Hello everyone, this is Ty with dvc-rental.com and buyandselldvc.com. Today we are at a standard view studio at the Polynesian Villas. We are in the Maria building in room 245. So let's go take a look and see what we've got. So this is a refurbished room, and I will show you all that in a minute, but as you walk in the room, you have the first bathroom on the left, and it's just your standard bathtub, toilet, vanity, nothing crazy. It is a pretty spacious bathroom though. It's a lot bigger than most other resorts. So that's your first one on the left, and I will show you there are these barn door style doors, so they're not opening up or in the way of anything. They just slide shut, which is pretty nice. It saves space. It's a great idea. And then to this side, that is your closet with your safe and things like that. I'm not going to open it because all of our stuff's in there, but it's a pretty basic closet. Then right here you have your kitchenette with your microwave. There are some things up here. Nothing really up there, but in here you've got plates, paper towels, utensils, things like that, coffee cups with lids. And then down below you have the sink, coffee maker, toaster. Over here you have your coffee and stuff. And then obviously down here you have a mini fridge and some more storage. It's pretty handy to have that. The standard Polynesian rooms do not have the kitchenette. And then over here to the left, you have your other bathroom. So here is just a vanity and then a walk-in tile shower. Fairly big shower. I've been in some other studios where the showers might be a tad bigger, but you've got some Polynesian theming going on in the tile. It's kind of a darker room, but it's really nice to have that. Just for comparison's sake, just so we get our bearings. So we walked in over there, and then you have your first bathroom there, and then your second bathroom. It's not a massive room, so it's not too hard to figure out. And then in here you have the bed. Plenty of lighting. One of my things with the old Polynesian rooms was they were really dark. The DVC studios, they were pretty dark. And they've added all the recessed lighting above the bed there. And it seems like they maybe changed the wall color. It's a lot brighter in here than it used to be. And then obviously there is a big screen TV there. I'm guessing that's a 55-inch. And then below that you have your Murphy bed, which I'll show that in a minute. And like I said, this is a newly refurbished room, so you have the newer carpet in here, newer wall color, which is kind of nice because it brightens the room up a little bit. And there is no more sleeper sofa. That is now a Murphy bed. And I'm going to set my camera over here and get a better video of that so you can see how that works. It's pretty handy because you do not have to move the cushions. You essentially just pull that thing down and you have a bed. Push it up, bed's gone. It's pretty handy, and it's a little bit of a space saver. This room sleeps 5. If you have 5 people and an infant, it will sleep 5 people plus 1 infant. And like I said, this is a standard view in the Maria building. So Transportation and Ticket Center is right over there. And then if you want the Great Ceremonial House or the lobby, whatever you want to call it, it's that direction. So not a bad view. You can see the parking lot a little bit straight through those trees over there. Let me adjust my focus a little bit. See if I can't fix that just a tad. But there is parking over there, so it's not very far from the parking lot. You can get out of your car and get over here pretty quickly. So what I'm going to do now is, here's the room. So you have a table and a couple of chairs, TV, Murphy bed, and then the other Murphy bed. Okay, so here is the Murphy bed, the couch. So all you need to do is this just needs to slide forward. It's a little heavy, but it's not too bad to slide. And then grab one of these handles right here. And this sucker just pulls down. There you have it. Okay, so as I said before, there is a Murphy bed under the TV. This one is just as easy as the other one. Actually, it's probably easier because it doesn't weigh as much. But you just grab it, pull it down, and there is a light that will come on. You can turn it off. There's a light switch on this side. And that's it. There's where your fifth person sleeps. And I'll go through and I'll kind of show you guys how big the room looks with all the beds down. Okay, so here we are with all the beds down. So here is your smaller Murphy bed. I guess it's a twin size. Maybe not as wide, but it's about a twin size bed. And obviously you have the bed that is stationary and stays there. And then you have your other bed. There's still quite a bit of room in here. Even between like the table and the little footlocker thing. Plenty of space to walk through there. I don't know how well that comes through on the video, but it's pretty nice. And then under your little nightstand table thing here, there are little plugs, USB, so you can charge stuff without having to reach behind the table. It's a little convenience thing. So we'll go outside and we'll see what the view looks like. I've already unlocked this door. Let's see how easy it opens. It's not too bad. Kind of sticks right there a little bit. So here is our view. Pretty quiet outside. It's not too loud out here. Don't really hear any of the noises running through. But this is it. I may put a video up, I guess, of me putting the bed and stuff up. I don't really know what you guys want to see for future videos for these room tours and stuff. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you want to see about the rooms. Let us know what information you want about these rooms. And we'll try to get you everything that we can. I'll show you the bathrooms one more time. There is a shower head on the ceiling, as well as a handheld in this shower. And then they have the soap dispensers in there. They now have them locked in, so you're not going to be walking away with the Disney shampoos and conditioners and things like that. They come in and just refill those bottles. And then here is me and the vanity, the mirror. Say hello. And then up here we have this bathroom. So that is a full room tour. Now I'm gonna go and adjust for these beds. I'm gonna lift them all back up. Okay, here we are at the bigger Murphy bed now that's no longer the sleeper sofa. And I realize that this is probably pretty basic information, but I just want to show everyone what everything looks like up and down and whatever combination of things you have. So I'm going to go ahead and move this little foot locker so it's not bumping the bed. And then we'll raise this up and put everything back in order. So that goes up like that. And this feels like it has wheels under it, but it does not slide the greatest, so. So there you have it. It's that simple. It's that quick. Now I do have this light on in this bed. If you shut it, it will turn the light off. But if you manually want to shut the light off, like I said earlier, the switch is right there. And this one, it literally just That's it. So we're back to square one. Plenty. This is a big studio. I mean, I don't know. I can't see the back of the video, but I mean, there is plenty of room to move around in here. This is a very good sized room. I was in a regular Polynesian room the other day. Well, actually, it's been a couple weeks ago. It is nowhere near the size of this. The standard poly rooms through Disney are nowhere near as big as the studios through DVC. So keep that in mind. There's definitely a lot more space. And again, my name is Ty. I am with dvc-rental.com, buy and sell dvc.com. So if you want to rent DVC points, you do not have to be an owner of DVC. Anyone can rent points. You do get a couple of perks, like you do not have to pay the overnight parking in the parking lot here at the Poly, which I think is about $27 a night. You get the DVC room, which is bigger than the standard room through Disney. We're also cheaper. I will give you a percentage amount, but it kind of depends on the time of year. I would say we're generally about 30 or 40% cheaper. And as far as buy and sell DVC goes, if you're interested in buying Disney Vacation Club and you want to get in via resale instead of going directly through Disney, you're also going to save a ton of money through there. So check out buyandsell.dvc.com. And this was a standard view studio at the Polynesian Resort, room 2045 in the Maria building. Thanks, like, and subscribe. Have a good day.